Welcome to another edition of Crunch Countdown. Jason Lockhart inside the Crunch locker room before the Crunch head off to Cleveland, Ohio to take on the Lake Erie Monsters. The Crunch looking to get back in the win column following their loss on Sunday to the Hershey Bears. The Crunch taking on the Monsters for the third time this season. They've won in overtime, and they've also lost in overtime. That was this past weekend. Following Wednesday night's game at 7 p.m., the Crunch return home to take on the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins this Friday, 7:30 p.m., and then the Crunch meeting the Norfolk Admirals also here at the War Memorial Saturday at 7:30 p.m. It's Pink in the Rink night, so call up the Crunch office at 473-4444 to get your tickets to Friday and Saturday's games. I'm joined by assistant coach Brad Lauer, and Brad, this is going to be the third time in less than a week that you see the same team tomorrow against the Monsters. How do you change your strategy now that you know a little bit about this team compared to last week when it was the first time you saw them?
Well, I think there's really not a lot we're going to change. I think the one area that we need to be better in, and it's been in every game, is that we need to play hard for 60 minutes. You know, we know what we're going to get from them. They played hard. They played us very hard in our barn for two games, and we know what to expect. It's a matter of us going out and playing hard ourselves for 60 minutes.
And well, you said 60 minutes. Can you give a couple of maybe 2 or 3 specific things you'd like to see the Crunch work on tomorrow?
Well, I think defensively we got to be a lot stronger. You know, whether we're a little bit more physical in our end. Separating the puck from man. I think that's one area that we need to be a lot stronger on. And then obviously offensively, O-zone rotation. I think we need to, be a little more aggressive on our forecheck, use our assets, which is our speed, and create turnovers, and then get some offensive opportunities from that.
And just looking at a game situation, now that there are 3 coaches on the bench, last year there were just 2 here in Syracuse. What's your role on the bench, and how vocal are you behind the bench?
Well, I think we all bring a little bit of something to the bench. You know, I work with the defensemen, and I mean, we all work. I change the D, but we all have input in every area, and that's what's nice about coaching nowadays. It's not just that's your job, that's it. We all have input in every area, and we just kind of work together, and then we try to make sure we have the best plan going forward, whether it's in a game or practice.
All right, Brad, go get them against the Monsters tomorrow.
Great, thank you.
It's Brad Lauer joining us on your Crunch Broadcast Network.